Welcome to video 4 in our series of the Entrepreneur's Accounting Toolbox. My name is Irfanali with RMI LLP, and today I wanted to touch on a very interesting topic, which is the topic of review engagements. So let's start and understand what a review engagement is. So as an accountant, we are hired to do an engagement in terms of one of three different things. We can do what's called a compilation, we can do a review engagement, or we can do an audit. A lot of people might be familiar with a compilation or what used to be called notice to reader. It's typically when we take a business owner's financial statements that they've done with their bookkeeping, we compile the information, we're not providing any reliance on this information, but we use it to prepare a tax return typically. A review engagement's a little bit similar, except for the fact that it requires us to do a bit more work. Because now what we are doing is we're giving a limited amount of assurance, meaning we are looking over the numbers and we're testing it out for plausibility. So in our case, we're going to end up doing a lot more work in a review engagement. So what does this mean on your end? Well, it means that you need to be more prepared. Be prepared for us to ask you a lot of questions. For instance, if your inventory levels have changed, if your profit or revenue has grown significantly, cost of goods, we're going to ask you why these changes have occurred so we can actually look at them to say yes, they actually make sense or they don't make sense. And so make sure on your end you're more prepared, you understand your business at a deeper level, because we are going to come in and take some time to ask those questions. So the next question that always comes up is, well, do I need a review engagement? And that we typically say hopefully not, because the costs are significantly more. But sometimes if you're going to the bank and are looking for additional funding, franchise owners sometimes would require these, or different contracts you might have with some of your vendors or customers, they may actually require you to actually have a review engagement. So if you do actually need one, it's very important you find the right partner to work with you on. As I said, it's a bigger engagement on the accounting side. So you want to make sure you have somebody that you can work with that is more flexible, and make sure that you're also meeting the timelines and requirements on their end. If you ever need assistance, as always, you can feel free to reach out to us at RMI LLP. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed video number 4 on the Entrepreneur's Accounting Toolbox, which was focused around review engagements.